All right, number 21, integral from 0 to infinity, e to the x minus 1 over e to 2x plus 1 dx. This is an improper integral because this upper limit is infinite. Okay, we don't have any domain restriction on this guy. Okay, let's have some intuition. As x approaches infinity, our function will behave very similarly to e to the x over e to 2x. You can imagine the exponential function keeps growing and it grows really, really fast. So this minus 1 and this plus 1 will be super insignificant compared to how fast the exponential is growing. Okay, so this guy simplifies to 1 over e to the x by properties of exponents, okay, which we can rewrite as e to negative x. And you might remember that the integral from 0 to infinity, e to negative x dx converges. So our integral is likely going to converge. Okay. If you're allowed to do what people call the asymptotic comparison test, you can probably say something like this, but most people don't learn that. So we're going to do a direct comparison test instead. And this one's actually quite simple to choose the direct comparison. You can actually compare with exactly this guy, but let's go through the steps to actually think it through, okay? Instead of just blindly picking that. Our function right here is less than or equal to e to the x over e to 2x. How do we know that? Well, we are subtracting on the top, so the top is going to be smaller. That's number one, okay? And over here on the bottom, we're adding by 1, so we're going to be dividing by something bigger, so it again makes it smaller. Okay, and then this we can simplify to 1 over e to x as before, which is e to negative x. Okay, and then we just show our work. We do the improper integral from 0 to infinity, e to negative x dx. We write in the limit notation. Find the limit, it's equal to 1. Therefore, by comparison test, since this guy converges and our guy's even smaller, our guy's going to converge as well. And actually, this integral you could probably evaluate as well. It's not the easiest per se. You would have to manipulate the integrand a little bit probably, but it's probably doable as well. But you can probably see and guess that a comparison test is much simpler to do, especially in a time test scenario. I would just do a comparison test to rule out that.